What's happening, Warriors? I'm Christopher Zullo, hosting again because they aren't getting rid of me yet. And today I'm joined by Matt Gagnon as well as Mike Legage. Today we got some good stories, some far away, but others like this first one coming right from our backyard here in North Andover. Guy Fieri, the mayor, the president, the general, whatever you want to call him, of Flavortown, has done a triple backflip and stuck the landing here in North Andover. It was reported that a ghost restaurant of his is opening up out of a Bertucci's kitchen, which is a little weird to me, but I mean, a kitchen's a kitchen. Matt, what do you think about those frosted tips being so close to campus?
I don't know. Well, I didn't know what a ghost town, like a ghost kitchen was at first. I
Yeah,
looked it up. It's like delivery and stuff, right?
yeah.
Is this gonna be like? How long is this gonna be here for? Like, am I gonna order it like from Bertucci's forever now, or is it just like
No, so I'm
what is
assuming
this?
from what I read, it's like so it's it's delivery only. So DoorDash, Uber Eats, maybe he'll come up with his own app and call it Guy's Grub or something. I don't know. But some of the menu
Not
items were
bad.
like
Off
they
the
aren't like
golden.
Bertucci's food. It's like mac and cheeseburgers. I have it pulled up over here. Bunch of stuff wrapped in bacon. So I mean, like if you're looking for a salad, go to Sweet Green. Don't go here. But uh, I'm curious to see how it goes too. I'd say because it's just a Guy Fieri like branded kitchen.
Are they just like occupying Bertucci's? Like,
Yeah, I think they're just taking over a Bertucci's and calling it, and he's like, "This is mine now."
all right,
So is
as I
Bertucci's
mean,
just done, or does it
But no,
operate like in addition to?
they'll give them like a corner of their own kitchen. They'll
Oh,
be like,
okay.
"You guys can do this out of here."
Oh.
we
I
decide.
well,
I'm Guy Fieri. I decide where you cook.
Yeah.
well, when I was looking it up, it's like it's not the only Bertucci's they operate out of. They do it like all over Mass, apparently.
Oh, so they've
Yeah,
just been like
And they're
raiding
all
like,
Bertucci's.
like
everywhere.
guys just like, hey, I want corner of your restaurant, please. Okay, and that's basically it.
All right. I mean, that's
I mean, I'm
perfect.
always excited for new food around the campus because
Yeah, I
it's
mean that's from what I
Well,
saw.
Sparky's is pretty good.
Yeah. Next up, the Bruins Lake Tahoe game is coming up. I believe they're playing the Flyers, if I'm not mistaken. And the Bees tweeted out pictures of what the rink's gonna look like, and I mean it looks like so sweet. The scenery out there is just a game changer. And from these pictures and like what they're building, hot take alert. I would never step in an arena again if it meant I could go to every game outside at Lake Tahoe. Matt, what are you thinking of these outdoor games? Are you for them? Are you against them? What's up?
I'm for them. I mean, they couldn't do the Winter Classic this year, so it's good that they're still doing something.
Yeah,
Um, like normally, so I was reading, or normally they do this stuff in like a ballpark, right? So it's like automatically level.
yeah.
They're doing it on a fairway of a golf course, like 50 steps away from Lake Tahoe. So they needed to like laser precision level the rink and everything, and they have to put down plywood everywhere to like make sure that they don't like screw up the fairway. um and like they have like tents and stuff set up for like locker rooms, GM offices, everything. Like it's pretty crazy to like have a little mini city there right now.
Mike, what do you think of this? You see the pictures?
Yeah, I think it's a great idea because especially with no fans, the scenery, of the beautiful area kind of this. I feel like it's going to distract people from the fact that there's no fans, and they'll just be focusing on the scenery, especially for the players. It's basically pond hockey. I mean,
I
everyone
mean,
everyone
yeah,
grew
yeah,
up playing pond hockey, and it's kind of a return to the roots of like where you fell in love with the game. So I think that's going to be a really exciting experience for them.
for sure. I thought the same because I mean it's just like it's hockey in its most pure form.
Hmm.
It's just guys on the ice. It's perfect. I love it. Next up, some funny videos and pictures surfaced. There was a snowstorm down south. We got pictures and videos out of like Tennessee and Texas of people just baffled at what appears to be a dusting. I mean, I'm sure some got it worse, but there was like a video of a woman scraping her windshield with like a spatula, just like desperate for help. And I mean, it was just pretty funny stuff. Again, I'm sure some people got it worse, but when we have a foot and a half outside of our doors, it's just comical to watch this. I mean, Matt, when you see people freaking out over this stuff, like what runs through your head?
Well, you just think of like they've never like half these people have never seen snow in their lives.
Yeah.
So they're like obviously freaking out because they don't have plows down in Texas. They got like 8 inches down in Texas and they're apparently expecting more.
Jeez.
So like when you don't have plows and like you're losing power, there's no heat and it's like -15 in some places, which is like bonkers.
Yeah.
Like I saw 2 people like died because they were trying to heat themselves up in their car and got like carbon monoxide poisoning.
Jesus.
So it's like legit. Like it's like funny to see in a sense, not the people dying, but it's like
Yeah.
funny to see in a sense, but it's also like these people have never seen snow, so obviously they're freaking out because they have no way to like prepare for this stuff, you know?
It's crazy. Mike, what do you think?
Well, I was gonna say that parts of Texas actually had up to 18 inches of snow, and while we can kind of handle 18 inches, I mean, we still struggle with it every once in a while.
Yeah.
But for people who are used to no snow at all, getting like buried in a foot and a half, first of all, these people do not know how to drive in snow. So you see a lot of the crashes, a lot of the pileups because people just don't know how to drive when the roads aren't perfect.
Yeah.
It's just completely. I'm just glad we're not getting it. In all honesty,
Yeah, just a nice switch up. And we still got it outside, but
not as bad at least comparatively.
and for the last of the topics today, we have a Warrior who went viral. Freshman point guard Malkia Mead took the number 9 spot on the ESPN top 10 with a wild dunk. The reporter said he's a 5'10" freshman, but I mean, like the kid's a freshman. He's got time to grow. This dunk just gave hope to an entire generation of guys under 6 feet. I mean, that being said, he's got plenty of time left here at Merrimack, and I'm personally excited to see him develop and get even better in this D1 environment, which he has clearly already proven he belongs in. I mean, when you make a dunk like that, that's a statement. That's an I'm here to play statement. I mean, Matt, what are you thinking of Malik's moment here in his future with Merrimack?
It's bright. So I looked this kid up. He's a 2002. He's 18 years old. He's not even 19 yet, which
Yeah.
is insane. And he pulled off a dunk that, like, I mean, you mentioned like the hope for under 5 or 6 feet guys. I'm 6'3", not a big deal. But like, I like the best thing that I've ever done at basketball is I won a game of Around the World like in October. Against Mike, actually. You can ask him about that. He was pretty upset. He started like saying all this cheating stuff. Half court shot drained it. But yeah, this kid, I saw that video. I was like, oh my God. Like, and he's only 18, which is like insane.
Yeah.
So the future's definitely bright for him and the entire team.
For reference, I'm 5'11", same age. I'm also a 2002. Never have made a dunk. Lower the hoop.
Oh yeah, I haven't made it.
If you lower the hoop, it's still like a coin toss if I'm making it. Mike, what do you think about this kid?
Well, to speak on that, I'm like 5'10", and I have never even come close to dunking the basketball. So I can't even imagine. And in addition to his vertical that we obviously saw, he's already posted a career high of 23 points against Long Island University, which he's actually from around that area too. So that must have been a cool moment for him, to score against kind of hometown team.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited to see him, develop because, I mean, even just because of that, he's playing incredible, obviously. So absolutely. I think I'm really excited for Merrimack basketball for the future.
Yeah, 100%. And that pretty much does it for our show. Now let's move on to post show. Do we got anything? Anything I missed on or off campus?
I got one thing off campus. Real quick, I just got a text from Nick Fasoli, the guy who edits this video, said not a big deal, I can dunk. There is no way that I will believe that until he posts it on his Instagram, because I do not believe that
I'm gonna have to see
There's
that.
no way.
I'm gonna have to see that.
Yeah, there's no way. But I was gonna talk about the real life Rick from Rick and Morty, Mr. Elon Musk, who said that he wants to put a rocket on the back of the Tesla Roadster and then eventually like make it hover, quote, without people, dying. I thought that was pretty cool. Because if there was anyone that would do it, it's Elon Musk, you know what I mean?
100%. I mean, he's Tony Stark. He's Iron Man.
He literally is, yeah.
Yeah. I think he's gonna do it.
I mean, that's the thing. Tesla's the future. Like, he's going to be the world's first trillionaire if there ever is one. Like, it would be him.
Oh, yeah.
Because this
He
guy is
passed
like
Bezos.
insane.
I thought he was way behind Bezos, and then he just passed for the network like a month ago. I don't know what it was, but
Yeah.
I think you got to get the SpaceX rocket to land first before you start trying to make cars fly.
for sure. Dude, I don't know about you guys. I am so on that rocket to Mars. I'm doing it.
I found out I can't. I'm too tall, I
I
guess.
think you have
Like
to
I
be
said,
under
like
5'10",
legitimately
so you
stretch out.
might have just
Yeah.
missed the
Flex.
cutoff.
Flex. All right. I'm too tall. I can't go on the rocket.
No, I'm saying I think you are too. I think you have to be under 5'10". That's a real thing. Like, I don't know if you can. If you said you're 5'11", I don't know if you can.
Because you'll get like crushed by the gravity or something like that.
Jesus.
No gravity in space. You
So
get
does that
stretched.
mean all astronauts are
Not
short?
gravity, whatever it is. The lack of gravity, then, Matt.
Gotcha. All right. Well, if that's all we got, thank you to everyone at home watching, as well as my co-hosts, Matt and Mike. I'm Chris, of course, and we got Fasoli on the keys, who is promising a dunk in the next rundown. So stay tuned for that. That's it from us, guys. Stay safe, everybody, and make sure to tune in next week for Fasoli's dunk and more hot topics. That's the rundown. Thanks, guys.